Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are all doing well. It's another beautiful day. It's snowing here. It's sunny, but
Wow,
it's snowing.
wow, wow.
And it's cold. It's freezing. But anyway, it's always a pleasure to have you guys on here. And I have another special guest on here. Wumi, how are you, sweetheart?
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good morning over there. We're in the evening here, 7 p.m. here. Good morning, good afternoon, depending on
Yeah,
wherever you. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I hope
It's a
everyone is
beautiful.
doing well.
Mhm.
Yes. So yes, we are live today with another amazing story from yours truly, Wumi. But
Yeah.
before we get started, I want to see who's here to join us have our story time. So Wumi, you are good to share if you want to share, and I'm doing the same thing, just waiting for a few people to jump on and then we get going. But I can
Okay.
still
Yeah.
hear myself echoing. I don't know why.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know whether you're on more than one device because I can hear myself. I speak and I hear it again.
No, no. I was
Um,
going to check how it is live, but my baby has taken the phone away from me. So I'm I'm
okay.
only using.
All right. Anyway, so how are you doing, sweetheart?
I am good. I'm good. I'm good. And you?
I am perfect too. I hope England is fine. Is it snowing? Is it snowing, cold, wet? What is the weather situation like over there?
It's not snowing yet, but it's getting a bit cold now. And we changing the time tonight. So
Oh, you're
tonight we are
going.
going to be, yeah. So we're going
Oh,
to be less than 1 hour. Yeah.
okay. Okay. So that means
Mm.
that from tomorrow, you guys are going to be 6 hours ahead and not seven. Because at the
Eight
moment, you
hours.
guys are 7 hours, yeah, time wise, you guys are 7 hours ahead, but you're now going to be 6 hours because you're coming forward, right?
We are going. So
You're
instead
taking
of
your time
7,
backwards. Yeah.
by this time tomorrow, instead of 7, it's still going to be 6. That's what it means.
Oh,
It's going
okay.
to be 8
Yeah.
hours. It's not
Okay.
7. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Only for a short time. We'll do the same thing next week too. So,
Only for a time.
yeah. Yes. Welcome everyone who's jumped on. I can't see you. If you say hello, I can acknowledge you. But you're welcome. Welcome to this amazing story time with yours
Story.
truly, Wumi. Story time with Wumi.
Story time. I like that. Story
I
time.
love I love your dress, honey. I love your dress.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So
This is
I
this
think
is
I've,
my first
I've
appearance.
yeah, I've
This is
tagged
my
you on the
first
video, so it
appearance.
should be live on your page.
Okay.
Yeah, I have.
All right. I've seen that.
All
Yeah.
right,
This
good.
is
So,
my first appearance this week.
uh-huh. Lovely.
I
It
haven't
suits
seen anything live this
you. Your dress
but
suits
we
you,
have
by
to
the
do
way.
this
You
because
look
we are doing
absolutely amazing. Amazing. Amazing you do. Yeah.
it.
So anyway, guys, we are here with
Thank you
Wumi and I
too.
want to hear her amazing story. So Wumi, I'll start with the products. I know that you're using these amazing whole food supplements that have helped you with your health. How did the journey all
Yeah,
begin?
yeah.
Decide to use these products.
Wow, wow. The journey started in 2018 when just on my Facebook, not being active, just go there to see what is happening, not commenting, not posting, and just go back, to my shell. And this amazing lady sent a friend request to me, and I saw this friend request. I was like, what does you want from me? I don't know. We're not even of this. We are not from this. We are not from Africa. We are not from the same country. We didn't attend the same school. But for some reasons, why is she sending friend requests to me? But like I said, that time was one of the time that, those times that you just see social media as if you need to only connect with people that you know, not anybody outside that no connection. But for some reason, I just accepted a friend request, and that was how it started. And I got in touch with her. And I needed the product to get back in shape, because I've never been big. I just want to go back in shape because my partner, the one that was struggling with my phone, I had that when I was almost 40. So, getting pregnant at 40 or 39 and having baby when you are just few months to your 40th, I did not go back to the way I used to be. So I was looking for something to I had a graduation. So I was looking for something that could help me to, go back to the way I want. Not some people will see me and say, you are perfect, you are okay. But you know what? We all know ourselves. Sometimes you know the way you used to be and the way I was then. It's not even about being, because I remember, I think I used to be like size 8. I was size 8 or probably size 6 when I got married, Then I was not looking at, I was still my size, don't get me wrong. But you will see some things in you that you are not just okay with. People will see you putting on your clothes, you are fine, perfect to people. But you yourself, you know yourself, or you stand in front of mirror, there are some things that you don't want to see. So I got the product. While I was asking about the product, she mentioned the business. I know we're going to talk about that. But I joined the business. We'll talk about that later. Then I bought my product for myself. I used the product. It worked for me. I love it. I started with the smallest, the cheapest, because I wasn't working that time. I was a student. And from the smallest, I used it and it worked for me. I went for I was going for a graduation, but I'd already started another school. So I went for my graduation. I was looking good. People were commenting, compliment. I love it. So, and that was it. I've been using the products for some time now because I bought the cheapest of the products when I started. Over the time, I bought the whole package of the supplements. And you know what is the best thing ever? You don't want to do without it. You use it, it has helped me with a lot of things. I'm not making medical claims, but it's helped me with a lot of things. It's helped me with my skin, it's helping with my sleeping pattern. Before now, I used to sleep like somebody that is owing everybody in the whole world. When you're owing, you could not, you'll be turning from one because you are wondering, oh my God, tomorrow morning will so come, people will come and ask for the money. That was how I used to sleep before. Ever since I started taking the product, I've been able to sleep as in very well, sound sleep. Not that I sleep more than the enough hour. I mean, more than the hours I used to sleep because I've got business to run. But I'm not able to sleep soundly. You sleep and you wake up, even if it's 5, 6 hours. You wake up, you feel good. That's what I've been experiencing. And generally, the energy level, top notch. Everything changed. You feel well. When you feel good within yourself. That's what this product has done for me. Apart from that, I used to have bleeding gum, which is as a result of my body lacking, let's say, vitamin C, because deficiency of vitamin C, one of them is bleeding gum, scurvy. So I was having that. To myself, I thought, why will I have that? When I went to the dentist and they were like, you have gum disease or something. Why should I have gum disease? I'm okay with my oral hygiene. In the morning, I brush at least twice a day. I can't go to bed without brushing. So where will it come from? They did everything, but it continued until I started taking the product. It stopped. I don't have it anymore, as in it's gone forever. Another thing I noticed is there is this, I don't know if it's allergy, I should call it. I know there is a name, rhinitis or something. There is a name for it. When you have allergy-like symptoms from January to December, the one that is seasonal, people have seasonal one that they just have it.
Yeah.
Those are the seasonal one. Hay fever is the one that is seasonal. You only have that during summer, isn't it? Mine is all year round, from January to December. Sneezing, itchy eyes, itchy everywhere, my eyes turn red and all that. And I was told I've been having that since I was young, yeah, for some reason. And when I came here, it became worse, and now it's bleeding nose added to it. But since I started taking these products, the supplement, the four of them, the fruits, the vegetables, the berries, the omega, the four of them, I started taking it, everything is disappeared. The type of this reaction I used to get is it doesn't matter whether it's winter or summer. Sometimes it is stress. If I'm stressed, that's the first thing you'll see me doing. I'll start sneezing, start itchy. My eyes will be itchy. I'll be sneezing. My eyes will turn red just because I'm stressed. If I perceive a strong smell, that will trigger it off. So, like that. But I started taking these products and it's gone. I don't have that anymore. Fine, people do sneeze. Once in a while. That's normal for everybody. But the one I used to suffer was not a normal one. But since I started taking the product, it is gone. So the product has really helped me. Yeah, it has really, yeah, it's not a medication, it's just something that helps, it helps our body to balance, to bridge the gap, to balance what our body needs and what we're giving to our body. So it's been an amazing journey with the product.
Good. So you mentioned from the beginning that you bought the cheapest product. What was that specifically? What was it?
I bought the berry and the booster.
Okay. That's what you started with.
Yes, that was
Okay.
that is it. But now I have everything, everything. I started with those two. Yeah, I started with it and I used it and it was the berry. Oh my God, my skin was. I really enjoyed it. And when I had it, the other ones with combination of the berry and the omega with your skin, you will love it. You will love. So I'm really really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
So I'll just say a little bit about me because I do the same thing that Umi does, and I have had my own benefits too. So I dipped into the products about almost 3 years ago now, but I've always said it on this show, on this page, that if you want to embark on a health journey, you have to have your mind and your body in the same room having a conversation.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
true.
still hear myself echoing for some very funny reason. But anyway, you have to have the mind and the body in the same room having a conversation. If your body wants to do something but your mind isn't there with it, it's just disastrous.
Work, yeah.
Yeah, so you have to have two things in the same place at the same time. And I think I finally got the two pieces in the same room uh, about 6 months ago. That's when I
Wow.
decided my mind and body was in the same room having that conversation. And I decided, no, I remembered my first love, that I'd used these things before and had amazing benefits. And so I wanted to go back to it and retry it. At this time, the COVID had hit. I was feeling really down on myself, very depressed about a whole host of things I won't go into right now, but that was my mental state. Now,
Mm.
basically, I had uh, fallen in love with chocolate and eaten a lot of it over the Easter holidays because, I took to painting, coloring, and all of that whilst I was doing it. And I have a whole bowl of chocolate on the side,
Wow.
Smarties, Pebbles, Chocomilo, name it, just eating all of those things. And yeah, I
Wow.
expanded. And I expanded in all the wrong places. My face looked really inflamed and swollen. My tummy, my middle section was, oh my goodness, it was terrible.
Wow.
But eventually, when the two things, and I keep saying this because the mind, the body, those two things have to be in sync first. If that
The
hasn't
people are
happened, you don't do it. So anyway, so I decided that no, I wanted to go back and do this properly. And I just went for the full wagon. I went for the 3 capsules, the premium. I went for the omega. I went for the berry, the fruit, and the veg because I wanted to do this. And I wanted to lose weight, get my self confidence back, and feel better in myself too. So I started on the 8th of June. You can go back to my page, my personal profile, and you'd see it that I declared that I was doing it on the 8th of June, and I started. And I will use the shakes. I used the 4 capsules, as I said. And within 4 days, I saw that I wasn't constipating anymore. I could just sit on the toilet, and the rest is history. That's number one. My energy levels had improved, so I wasn't feeling sluggish and not wanting to move myself anymore. I saw that my mood was coming around, like I felt excited in myself once again, and I felt a sense that I wanted to live, you know? And I started finding that I was getting myself back. All the spots that I had on my face, not so much the face itself, but the bottom of my chin, into my chest area and my back. That's where all the acne that I should have on my face, that's where it goes, thankfully. It's a lot, and I had a lot of spots and stuff. And all of those things were starting to clear up. Now it gets better with me. I've had polycystic ovaries for 28 years, right? I'm almost 40, and I had it when I was 12. So 28 years I've had this issue. It's been a journey. I'm not even going to go into any big detail either. One day I'll share my story, but then after I started using the Omega with the 3 capsules, within 2 weeks that a period that it has to be in, hormones, progesterone, and all of these things to force a period to come. Because if you're not menopausal, you have to have a period. That's what normal women do.
I could hear the echo from you now.
And I don't have any other device on either. It's amazing. I don't really understand what's going on there. But anyway, I use the Omega and the 4 capsules, and within 2 weeks, my period came back.
Wow.
After many years. And since I have had a regular period every single month without fail. Wow. I have just one. For the one for October, it's just finished now. I had one in June, July, August, September, October, 5 months straight. No medication, just these food supplements. It goes to show that my body was obviously lacking in something.
That's
all these capsules have helped it to find. And I'm living the best life ever. I don't think I have to say too much. I am wearing how I'm feeling. I'm wearing how I'm feeling. What you see is what it is. I am so much happier myself. I have a lot more self-confidence. And it's just been an amazing journey. And by the way, I can now fit my dresses that I never worn for the last 2 years. This being one of them. I bought this dress.
A good one.
And I couldn't even fit my arms into it. Now here you go. I can fit my arms into my dress once again. And I am wearing it. And I feel amazing. I'm not where I want to be yet. But in a short time, I am so happy. I'm living the best life ever. Very amazing. Now, Wunmi, if there's somebody listening to us who has been listening for the longest time, and is thinking, I don't know, these people just come on and say whatever they have to say. They're selling, so obviously they're just advertising their product. Of course, they'll say these things. What would you say to them?
I would say, we are not, of course, we are here to create the awareness. That's why we're telling you, this is how this has helped me. And she has said how the product has helped her. So it's not a matter of just coming. When you see you have used something and something is good for you, you want to share with people. We all do this at one point, a time or the other. It's just that we did not realize it. For example, now, the dress you are wearing, I love the dress. And I could ask you, oh, where did you get that from? And you will tell me, I got it from so place. I go to that place to buy it. I have networked here. Now, apart from me asking you for that, there are some things you use. Probably you use a service from somewhere. You'll be using other ones before. We've all been on different type of supplement in the past, but when I came on this one, I could see the difference. I could see that this is, there's what we call phytonutrients, which you can only get from fruits and vegetables. If your body is lacking it, it is very micronutrient, but if your body is lacking it, it will start from something small. And before you know what is happening, it escalates to something big. You will now become to have diagnosis of all sorts. Now we've used this, it has helped us. You don't need to wait till you have something major before you look after yourself. It's possible some of us have tried different type of supplement before. All of us, I have tried a lot. But this one is what we have used. Just like when I use a service of a particular company and I really enjoy their services, I could recommend them to somebody else. The same thing we are doing here. We have used it and it has worked for us. We've used other ones in the past and we could differentiate between the effectiveness of the one we've used before and the one we are using now. And we are trying to share it. We are not holding it to ourselves to say, people might be skeptical. That one is for sure. We are not, nobody is saying don't be skeptical. But you know what? That is need for you to see, okay, for example, let me use myself as an example. You have been on my page, you'll be seeing me before I started talking about the product, or probably you even know me one-to-one. And you'll be seeing me how I looked before. And when I started taking this product, you could see the difference. It is obvious. It's not something that we can't hide it. We can't say, oh, it's working in me. I could feel it is working. You will see it on anybody that is using our product. It is our product we use that people will ask you if you change your cream. I don't know if you've had that. Sorry, messages are coming. I don't know if you've had that experience before. Somebody asks you, did you change your cream? You're looking brighter than the way you used to look. It's because these products we're talking about, when it gets into inside of you, it cleanses everywhere. It gives everywhere, all the tissues, all the cells, what the nutrition they need. Tell me, how won't your body respond to it? It will show from inside to outside, and people will see it that truly there's something different about you. The way we used to see you is not the same way you are now. They will see it. So why should we owe that to ourselves when we are experiencing all these positive changes? That's why we are here, telling you. You might have used other ones in the past, but why don't you give this a trial? Why don't you just try it and see what we're talking about? They are not medication. There's nothing chemical about it. It is all purely fruits and vegetables. And you all know that you can't go wrong with fruit and veg. That somebody will not say from the people watching, I take fruit and vegetable. I go to the shop to buy, to the store to buy fruit. How much can you buy? How many can you buy and consume on a daily basis? If they are recommending for us to take minimum of 10, how many of us here listening to me or that you watch later can boldly say on a daily basis you are having your 10? That's minimum they call it. They are not saying once you have that 10, that's okay. Don't have more than that. Minimum. How many of us? Of course, I know you can afford this. You go to the store, you buy the 10, you have the 10 in your fridge, wherever you keep them. But can you take them on a daily basis? 10 instantly on a daily basis. It is not possible. If I go downstairs, if I open my fridge and my fruit basket, if I count for you, I could count 10 for you. But can I take all the 10 in a day? It's not possible. But they recommend take minimum of 10. How do you bridge the gap? That is where our product comes in. And that's why you see us taking it. You're looking different. Our skin is glowing. Yes, I have to blush about it. Our skin is glowing. Our nails are growing. You see, because it is, you don't need to, even when you're not using expensive cream. I don't use expensive cream. Forget it. I don't.
Are you share butter? Are you share butter, darling?
Do you know PS? Do you know PS they said in Africa for babies? PS baby range. That's what I use. I use the oil with my partner, my baby. I use it with her. But because the body is getting what the body needs from inside out, that is why you see the skin glowing. And if you notice the two of us, you can see that you can't say, oh, it's makeup they use.
I'm not wearing any makeup.
So people will tell you that then there is something that we are using that is working on our inside. You cannot see your inside. Inside of you, you can't see. That's why sometimes some people get some diagnosis and they will say it's too late because that thing has started from inside. Because when the body is not getting enough of this nutrition, enough of these nutrients, the body will react. There's a way the body will react. The body will, it will tell you, will start by telling you something. You've got bleeding gum. Oh, yes, because probably you are going. Some of us think once you are 40 or over 40, you must see a lot of things happening in your body. It is not right. It is because the nutrient your body need at that particular time, you're not giving to your body. And that is why your body is reacting. That's why your body is responding to you to say, no, this is not right. And sometimes we neglect it, we ignore it as if it doesn't matter. It is age. It is not all thing that is age related. Even something that are age related, if you are still flooding your body with the necessary nutrients, those symptoms will reduce. For example, if we talk about premenopausal or menopausal, it is like imbalance of your hormones, the hormones in your body. But when you give some that can help you to regulate your hormones, of course, you will see the symptoms. It is natural, but you might be able to manage it better than people that are not just do anything about themselves. So if you're watching us and you're still thinking about it, I would just advise, just jump on. Just jump on. It is your body. The best investment ever you would do is to invest in your body. Sometimes we invest wrongly in our body. We think it's when we buy all the gold, when we buy all the makeup, when we use all the expensive hair and we use expensive food. That's when we're investing in your. No, the best one is when you look after yourself from inside out. Your health,
You
your
got
immune
it.
system. That's yeah.
Thank you
Yes,
so
yes.
much, honey. Now, this ties in nicely
You
to the other side of things because I know that you've been getting these juicy pays in your bank account. It's showing on your face. You are so happy. You are so
oh,
excited. You are going on holidays. It's not been looking at you. I've been spying you on your page all the time. So I know what's going on in your life, honey. You don't have to tell me. I can see it. You are wearing it.
oh yes, that's the juicy part of it.
Yeah,
The
I can
juicy
see
part
that.
of it is, I
Hmm.
said when I started, when I came across my beautiful upline, Nona. Nona is enjoying herself in Jamaica,
I
Jamaica,
know.
Jamaica.
I know she's in
3
Jamaica. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You can only do that when you have a good backup, which is what this business we're about to talk about will give you. A good backup financially. It doesn't come with empty mouth. Eh? It doesn't going for holiday for 3 months is not a matter of casting a binding. No. It is what is in your bank account that will enable you to do that. Now I came across this business. I was I reached out to her that I want to know more about the products. Just like people watching me, so she was sending some things to me before that. I was like, "What is this? Leave me alone. I don't have time for that." But when it's time for me that I needed I needed the product, I reached out to her. And when I was talking to her about the product, that was when she mentioned the business. And because before that time, I'd done a lot of businesses. Talk of online businesses, so-called online businesses. It's not all the online business that are really online. If you call something online, you want the true definition of online business, join our business. That's when you see the true definition. The one that you don't need to hold stock, the one you don't need to handle cash, the one you don't have to do delivery to anybody. You don't need to share brochure to anybody. That's the true definition of online business, and that is what our business will offer you. The ones I've done before, I need to share brochure. I need to look for money to buy some from America. When they come, I will now be distributed to people that will buy. Sometimes you post and all that. I still have some of them in a box downstairs. One of the business I did, two of them actually I still have. Three of them I still have some of the products. This is something I stopped about 7 years ago. I still have some products in my house. So when she was talking to me about this one, and she mentioned everything I've mentioned so far, no stock holding, no cash handling, no delivery to anybody, you don't collect money from anybody. All you need to do is share, create the awareness. I was like, okay, let me go for it. That time I was not ready for business because I bought the product, I registered, and I bought the product for myself. The following month, I saw £15.20 in my account. That was my first salary. £15. I was like, just from the cheapest I bought for myself. Oh wow, that's a good one. That didn't make me to still push myself anyway. I was still having that all those excuses. You know, excuses. They're like shoes. You will always find one that's hmm? You there's no you it's only when your mind is willing and you want to go for something that you won't think about excuse. But when you think about anytime you are trying to excuse yourself, you will always find a way that, oh yeah, that's true. I was finding a way that and I was busy. I'm a student. I go to school. I go to placement. I don't have time. The business should wait for now and all that. So I didn't do anything for like 2, 3 months. Nothing. I did not do anything. I was doing myself actually. I didn't do anything. That's what I've said it's 15 pound 20. I was still thinking I'm busy, I can't be bothered. But a time came, I started talking to people because people started asking me, what are you using? I started telling people about it. And one or two, three people I tell, at the end of, at, on the 10th of the following month, I would discover that, oh my God, I got something. I started getting money in hundreds. It is in our business, you get whatever you want. If you want your money in tenth, you get it. Hundreds, you get it. Thousands, you get it. So that time, I started by getting tenth, in 10. And I was not getting a couple of £100. I was like, oh, that's not bad. Because this time I wasn't working. I've stopped working. Full-time students, no support from government, just, and bills were still coming in. When you now find yourself something you were not used to, you have to be checking your account to see what bill is coming in. Will I have enough money in my account to pay? I found myself in that situation. And when this little money started coming, I was like, oh, that's good. That will pay some bills. And I started doing it. I was still going about with my excuses, but I started telling people now. And I try to in a day, like if I'm in school during lecture or in between lectures, I post, I respond to inquiries. Sometimes when I'm on placement during my break, I do that. But I wasn't still giving enough attention. I was still treating the business like a £50 business. £50, it doesn't really matter. But you know what? Late last year, I I spoke to myself. I talked to myself because I saw what other people are doing. People that were treating the business like a £1 million business. They were seeing the result. I was treating mine like a £50 business, and I was seeing the result. So you see, so they were treating we're all treating the business, but in a different ways. But late last year, I shift focus. Hmm? I changed from seeing the business as a £50 business to seeing it as a business that actually can give me a brighter future. You know, it's God that gives us future. Don't get me wrong. But you know what? God will use something. God will use something. He's a God that answers prayers. But sometimes when you pray that prayer, you are asking for water. You have the water in front of you. You are still praying for somebody to put the water in your mouth. God would not even look at you. So I was praying. I saw it. The business has come. That something that could change my life even better than what I was doing. I was still focusing on, oh no, this one is just let this one just stay. But late last year, something happened. I went for Edinburgh Convention, Scotland. I went for that in November last year. Before that time, I paused I'm a student. I'm still a student now. I pause. I give it a pause that okay, let this one wait. Let me see what I can do with this business. And I started seeing changes. Now that changes is not really. I was not really too. I wasn't giving it 100%. Then I went for the convention at Edinburgh, and I saw people. When we sit down, we have come all the way from Africa. We are doing our shift here. The shift is always available to you from Monday to Sunday. You think you have arrived. Oh my God, money, shift. Monday you can go, Tuesday you can go. Not knowing that the more you go for those shifts, the more it affects you, your health, you know. So when I saw people in that place, young people, and when you see people, they go to the when they call them for recognition, they mention their position. We are in the business, so we know that when they call somebody EMD, PMD, IMD, we know what it means in their bank account. Even when they are doing the minimum, we know what that means. And I was seeing people that you wouldn't even believe, that they could be any damn. Even when some of them came up to tell us about what they've been able to achieve and all that. And here I am, studying from one to another. Education is good. Knowledge is power. But there is sometimes you need to back it up with something else, you know. So I was like, God, that was what changed me anyway. And I started doing it, started putting more effort now. More effort. I was attending Zoom. I was putting more time into my business. The time I was having the excuse that I was busy, do you know that sometimes I get inquiry, I wouldn't be able to attend to inquiries. Inquiry that people are praying to have. I will see it, I will be too tired to me in my head. I can't be bothered. Sometimes before I reach out, that person somebody else has taken over. But late last year, I started putting efforts in the business, and I'm seeing the reward. Come this year, nobody knew COVID-19 will come. So I was still going to the hospital to do shift once a week shift, sometimes once in 2 weeks. I was going. Then COVID-19 came. I had to stop. I can't because it's I pay as you go. If I don't go, I don't get paid. I don't have to go. When COVID-19 came, I stopped. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. Let me just stay at home. Within the period of staying at home from March till August, yeah, I was able to do from that time, I was able to do a position I had done before. I had not collected the bonus. I did that. I moved to the next one. I moved to the next one. I moved to the next one. And you know what? I've been staying at home since then. And what I'm earning every month, like I said, it depends on your effort. It is not salary that everybody will have a certain amount they are collecting. No, it is the effort you put in. There are people in the same position with me that put more effort that are any above me, any more than me. But the one I'm doing, what I'm earning every month, I came to this country 10 years before, was it 10 years? Yes, 10 years before I met Luna. And I was working NHS administrator. But what this business has done for me within the 2 years, the 10 years I've worked did not do for me. It
Okay.
is not abracadabra business. I used to say that. You're like, what do you abracadabra? It's not a business you will join now because yeah, everybody's doing well and you just want to sit down, fold your arms and expect that, yes, I should be earning thousands too. You put in the effort, you set target for yourself, you set that goal, that smart goal for yourself. Specifically, you measure it, something that is realistic, that is achievable, and you put time into it. That by so time, I want to see what I will do with this business. And trust me, you put in the effort. Don't just set your goal. You put strategies in place. When you set the goal, it's not just the goal that will work on itself. There are strategies you need to put in place that will enable you to achieve those goals. You put all that, set 1 year for yourself, put in the effort, be teachable, and trust me, you wouldn't want to go and work under anybody. You will love it. I'm enjoying it, and I give glory to God to the day I met my upline. I'm still thanking God for that every day. And I pray God bless her wherever she is.
Amazing, amazing,
Yes, sis.
amazing, amazing, amazing. Some people watch you, me, whoever else is
Now
on
I
here,
cannot
who
hear you
knows?
anymore. I can't hear
Really?
you anymore.
Really? I can hear you. I don't know what's happened. Okay, I'll be right back.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Technology is always
Can you hear me?
no.
Oh my God. Try coming off and coming back on again and see if that
I
helps.
cannot hear you. I can't hear you. Oh, what?
Guys, I don't know what happened there and why she can't hear me. Let's try again and see if she can hear me. Can you hear me now, Wunmi?
I can't.
My God, but I can hear you.
Do you want to ask anybody viewing at the moment to ask if they can hear you?
Guys, can you guys hear Wumi when she speaks? Can you hear her? Because I can hear her, but I don't know whether you guys can hear her as well. Can you hear Wumi? Can you? Let me know. If you can hear us, let me know.
I can't hear you at all.
I can. Loud and clear too. Anyway, so I'm just waiting for guys to respond. People let me know if you guys can hear. But I can hear myself.
Wow.
I can hear Wumi speak too.
So
I do not know what's going on. But anyway, so all I'm saying is that some people look at us and think, oh, but you haven't hit any promotion. You're not doing anything. So why are you sitting here talking to us about this business opportunity? Guys, if you can hear, please respond so I know that you can hear what I'm saying and I'm just not making empty noise. Wumi, come off
just
and
looking
jump
at you.
back on
I cannot hear anything.
but we can hear you.
I can't hear anything.
Jump off, Wumi, and come back in again. Can you hear that?
I can't hear. Should I leave? Should I leave?
Back again. Yes. Leave and come back.
In again. Okay.
Yes, do that. So, guys, all that I was saying was that, if you can hear me, was that a lot of people think that, oh, we're just here making empty talk and all of this. Guys, I have been in this space. I have been in this space since June, as I said. And, the income that has been generated from this thing has helped me. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Wow.
Good. So what I was saying was that a lot of people listen to us and they just think, oh, what are these people talking about? Right? You are not, we haven't seen you hit a promotion or anything like that. And you keep making noise about all this money that you're making and all of that. But for me, personally, since I've been here in June till now, the income that I've made has helped me to pay for things. I have bills too. I pay for them. I can pay for my own products, buy some for other people, and still have money left over at the end of the month. So I'm not taking money from anywhere else into this business or buying products with any other money other than what I make from doing this business, if that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying, Wumi? And so people might be sitting there, all you might need is just a few extra £100 or £200 or £300. I don't know. You know yourself. At this time, there's so many people unemployed sitting at home. I mean, if you have advice for anybody about this business, who's sitting at home or thinks they have money and don't need the opportunity, what would it be?
Yeah. Oh, I will say for people that think, like when I started the business, I did not, I just joined the business. Let me just get something that can be giving me like 100, 200 pounds. Honestly, I did not start that I want to make it my plan A. And if you ask most people that are in this business, none of them started like, I want to do this business and this is going to be my main job. Nobody. But along the way, they discovered that it's actually paying them more than their daily job, their regular job. So why should you be going? It started snowing in Canada now. It's very cold there too. Not very cold, but it's cold. If you have something that you can stay at home, not that staying at home doesn't mean that you have to stay at home for money. You can be going out, but you go out when you feel like. Go out to enjoy yourself. Sightseeing, go with families, especially with COVID. You are even restricted anyway. So if you have something you can be doing, why not? I started just to earn like £100, £200. But here I am, it's giving me more than a full-time income. So why wouldn't you try it? Okay, fine, you don't need the money. There are people that need the money back home. Most of us are from Africa. This is the first outing this week I've had. What happened in my country, Nigeria, as I was broken. I didn't, if you watch my page, you'll see that I didn't do this. What we are doing now is because we have been on it for so long. That's why I couldn't say no. You know, I felt it. I'm still feeling it. Because it could have been me out there, I could have been there fighting for my right to, anything could have happened to me. Why are they fighting? Why is it a crime to fight for their right? Why am I saying all this? You might not need the money. You might just do it to help other people. Think of people that will feel it if you are not. Sometimes we do our daily job is helping us to pay our bills. That's fine. Some of what the only thing we do that is achievement out of our salary is to pay bills. For some, that's the top achievement you've achieved since we came to wherever we are in the Western world. Bills, we are paying our bills. If you have mortgage, you are paying your mortgage. If you have rent, you are paying your rent. You are buying your car, even on finance, the car. It's not even cash out. You are doing all that. That's fine. You can do better. There is more to life than just waking up, go to work, come back at the end of the month, pay bills. By second of the following month, you're already on overdraft. There is more to life than that. My boss lady Nona is in Jamaica now for 3 months. I said it earlier. That 3 months holiday in Jamaica does not come with just empty mouth. It doesn't come with casting and buying. It comes with she saw the opportunity and she grabbed the opportunity and she's running with it. A chartered accountant, qualified chartered accountant, to have left a job to do what we are doing, that would tell you, accountant, they like money. They like money, they don't joke with their money. For her to have left her job to be doing this, not just her, in my team, I've got doctors in my team, I've got nurses in my team, I've got IT, people that are into IT. So don't see yourself and say, I don't need that, I'm okay. You're okay. So, okay is relative, it's a relative term. What you think you're okay with, you're not really okay. Like I said the other time, seeing that shift coming, see, on my phone, I see shift on a daily basis, shift. Oh, those are places they need shift. I was like, I beg, if I irritate you when I see it. Please, I can't be bothered. If I'm not seeing something that is paying my bills, that is paying more than my bills, of course I will jump at it and I will think many shifts that comes into my phone, the better life I'm living. It's not always the case sometimes. You need to give yourself, explore, do something new. Some people will tell you they are not busy, they can't talk. People cannot talk. Oh, look at them on Facebook, they will post party on Facebook. Why can you not do something with that they post? It's the same thing you do with the business. Now, I was referring to what is happening in my country. Do you know there are people you can help back home? See, when the protest started, people were contributing money to help less privileged, even within the protest, less privileged. Do you think people, if probably the salary you earn, you have not even finished paying your bills, how will you be able to help people like that? That's one thing we should think. Our culture, African culture, is not a culture of I'm earning my salary, I'm looking after myself, my children are okay, and that is it. No, there are people that are depending on you back home. There are extended family expecting you to do something for them. There are people that are not your blood relations. You just knew them, probably you've worked together, you've been to school. They know they need your help. But you cannot pour from an empty cup. If you yourself, you are not able to sort yourself out, your bills are piling up there. You are managing, you are struggling every month. How do you want to help people? Even when you have the mind to help them, how do you want to do that? But when you have another stream of income, nobody is saying resign from your job. No, another stream of income will not hurt. Just do it and see what you can make out of it. And trust me, in the next 1 year, if you follow what we ask you to do, you will tell your boss you're no more interested in the job. I can tell you that categorically, yes. So grab the opportunity. It could be an answer to your prayers. We pray, but God can answer anyhow He likes. You are not the one that will tell him this is how I want it. He will answer you anyhow he likes. When I was praying, God brought this to me. I didn't even know that it was an answer to prayer. Trust me. I just saw it. Okay, let me do. I've been doing so many that I have to be carrying things from one end to the other. Another thing, when I was doing all the other businesses, I used to carry a lot of things, and my ear, the joint ear, I was having pain. The pain that you can't really say this is it. It's in the nerves. And I went to GP. They gave me a medication that when I read about it, they use it for something serious. I was like, no, it's not me. I will not get to take this one. But since I started taking our products, I'm taking us back now. This pain is gone. I don't feel it anymore. Now, if the pain will be when it starts out, if I lift it up, the pain that you can't localize it, that this is it, it's paining me. No, it's just round there, radiating pain like that. But since I started taking the product, it's gone. So you get your health back and your bank account will be smiling. I'm not yet a millionaire, but I will get there. We'll all get there.
What is your last word to people, honey, before we wrap up? Last word.
My advice to people is, when opportunity knock at your door, don't think twice, because somebody doesn't come twice. Like, if I have not taken the opportunity when Nona gave it to me, it's possible that any other person will not even listen to them. So you are hearing us today. You want to try the product? Go for it. Try it and see for yourself how it works. The business aspect of it, which I think everybody should be involved. Whether you're a man, you're a woman, you're working full-time, part-time, a student. I am a student. I've gone back to school. I went back last month, Sika. That's why I've been so busy. So try it. Try it. It could be the answer to that prayer you have been praying. The answer is there, but the manifestation might be this business. Give it. I'm saying this because I've seen this business changing life. Within 2 years, people that you think everybody is somebody, but when you say things that people they will tell you themselves that things they couldn't afford, they are now able to. Money is not everything, but it can give you choices. So having extra of it is not a bad idea. So go for it. Go for it. So that's my advice to everybody. Try it. You can't go wrong with it. Trust me. You can't. Try it. You will love it. We are loving it.
Oh yeah. You can say that again. Thank you so much, my darling, for being here. Thank you for your time. I know you're busy. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And we'll love to have you on board. We can't wait. Thank you so much, everyone. So thank you. Have a good afternoon. Bye for now.